Hello coders, I hope you are coding well. In the previous video, we added restrict multiple daily attendance for a single employee feature, and in today's video, we will create leave request entity in our Spring Boot application. And we will give this feature to employees so they can request a leave. And after this, we will show these leaves to the managers, and managers can accept or reject the leave request. So let's get started. So in our Spring Boot application, to create the leave request entity, we will right click on this entities package and we will choose a new Java class, and we will name this class as leave request. And after this, we will annotate this class with @entity annotation. And after this annotation, we will add the data annotation from Lombok to get the getters and setters. And after this, we need to store the id in this leave request, so we will write private and the data type of this will be long, and we will name this as id. And after this, to make it a primary key, we will add the annotation of @id, and then to generate this id automatically, we will add the annotation of generated value. And in this, for the strategy, we will set generation type dot identity. And after the id, we need to store the date of the leave request. And to do this, we will write private and the data type of this will be local date, and we will import it from java.time and we will name this as date. And after the date, we need to store the status, and to do this, we will write private and the data type of this will be boolean, and we will name this as status. And if status is true, that means leave request is approved, and if status is false, that means leave request is rejected. And after the status, we need to store project, employee and manager details. And to do this, we will open attendance entity, and from this entity we will copy these relations of project, employee and manager, and then we will go back to leave request and we will paste this code here. And with this, our leave request entity is completed. And now we need to create leave request DTO. And to do this, we will right click on this DTO package and we will choose a new Java class, and we will name this class as leave request DTO. And after this, we will annotate this DTO with @data annotation to get the getters and setters. And in this DTO, first of all, we will mention the id of type long, and after the id we will add date, and the data type of this will be local date, and we will name this as date. And after the date, we will add status of type boolean, and after the status we will add project details, which include project id of type long and project name of type string. And after the project details, we will add employee details, which include employee id of type long and employee name of type string. And at the end, we will add manager details, which include manager id of type long and manager name of type string. And with this, our leave request TTO is ready as well. And now we need to create leave request repository. And to do this, we will right click on this repository package and we will choose a new Java class, and we will name this class as leave request repository. And then from the options, we will select interface, and after this, we will annotate this leave request repository with repository annotation. And then we need to extend JPA repository. And to do this, we will write extends JPA repository. And in this, we need to pass the entity and the data type of the primary key. And for the entity, we will pass leave request. And then for the data type of primary key, we will pass long. And with this, our leave request repository is completed as well. And now let's run our Spring Boot application. And as you can see, our application is up on port 8080 without any errors. And in the logs, we can see that the leave request table got created. And that's it for today's video. In the next video, we will create leave request service. And after this, we will create a method to apply the leave.